Alright, going to talk about the next step in the solar-powered soaker tub. Putting the finishing touches on the solar collector. I just installed the clear glazing on top. Probably a little hard to see. It's a little dusty and dirty. Get that cleaned up. What I chose to use for that is some of this polycarbonate plastic. This is Coverlite. Got this at a local home improvement center there. It's got some pretty good stats as far as the strength. 20-year warranty, but it does let most of the light through, so I think this would be a pretty decent choice. I think these sheets were about 16 bucks a piece. I needed 2 of them. Had to cut a little bit off the end. These were 8 foot by a little over 2 feet. And then used some of these end caps. I've got a unpainted one somewhere. Where did they go? Oh well, they were available right near the polycarbonate sheets. Oh, there. Over here, nice, well-organized shop. They're like $5 for a pack of 5 or 6 of them. So spray painted those black. Screwed them in along the sides of the 2x4 frame there before I laid anything down. Sized the sheets, cut the sheets, just used ordinary sharp scissors that seemed pretty decent. Laid them on down. Have some questions about kind of adhesive to use. It's obviously going to get pretty warm in there. Not sure how well everything will hold up. So ended up using some of this nice gooey roof cement. I've used this for a couple different purposes, obviously roof flashing, but stays reasonably flexible. It absorbs a fair amount of heat, still retains its waterproofness. So we'll give it a try. So I glopped a lot of that good stuff on along all the seams, and then on the sides I just used some ordinary wood screws, but throughout some of the rest I used some of these nice pole barn screws with a little washer on there to keep the breaking down. A pack of these is like $5 or $6. So screwed it liberally on there so it'll hold. I'm probably going to get a tube of a similar sort of roof cement and go around and seal up those edges even more. There are obviously a fair number of air gaps. I'm going to cut off that overlap on the ends with a razor, and she ought to be good to go. I'll talk about the side bolts later, but I think what I'm going to do is have those essentially serve as some hinge points so I can alter the angle. There's some debate about how necessary that is. We'll kind of see if it's more of a hassle long term. I may just do a fixed mount, but for now I'm going to mount it with some 4x4s on either side so I can alter that solar angle to maximize the solar gain there. And we'll take a look at that in the next segment. But she's pretty close to ready to go. So going to finish out the braces where it's going to mount, and that'll be the next segment.